Holy crap, boys. This pond was not frozen a couple days ago. Pond. It's a big ass lake. Welcome. Welcome back. End of the year. New year already. New year. Another version of ourselves. Holy shit. The last, since I came to this town, Christmas Eve, I'm still in Arkansas, which is crazy. And I found, the gayest part of Arkansas. Just this great little town, great people. I knew being away from home, I knew part of me needed to not be home for Christmas because I knew there was something building. And just in this last week, however long, we're not linear anymore. Fuck all that shit. We're moon cycles. We're on our own time. We're getting tuned in to David's time. And that's the beauty of it. And yeah, I had this dream last night where it was basically, it wasn't the same thing, everything. But I was able to wake up and break it down a little bit. Where I was in 7th grade and it was about past relationships with girlfriends. And there was this moment where I remember I felt very abandoned. And, we all got some shit like that. If you're lucky. No. And I was able to respond differently. I was able to respond how I guess I would respond to it now. And, I woke up realizing that, I've been holding on to that, that however old that 7th grade version of me still walks with me to this day. The 2020 version of me still walks with me to this day. And think of time in more of a loop. And it's I healed that past version of me. And I just woke up fucking feeling lighter, singing and dancing to a sunrise. What? And that's just part of the beauty of the journey. Last night, I was in a church basement. I didn't know if I was going to be a part of a cult. I didn't know what was happening. And the beauty and the singing, just all singing together in community. It wasn't in English, but just the rhythms, the vibrations, and just being able to wake up, and whether it's playing my guitar, whether it's me humming, whether it's me doing yoga, just trying to find and express my song. That is what my 2025 has kind of been about. Or at least, what's going to continue into next year. And I made a video last year at this time where I was talking about eating healthier and how that changed my life, and that's been unbelievable. Just in terms of at the time of that video, if I remember right, but at the time of that video, it was it was still a hard choice for me to pick the healthy meal, eat healthier, the food that'll make you feel good, and not reach for the chips, not reach for the pizza rolls. And now it is such an unconscious routine, eating habit, what am I looking for, diet? Like it's all I care about in life right now. And I'm grateful for this, that I'm able to take this time and walk this path, is waking up, I've been trying to journal more. That's been nice. But getting movement in and getting healthy food in my body. And that's it. And then I'll let life do everything else. I will let the universe show me everything else. I am just going to take care of me. I am going to try to get tuned to my rhythm, find my rhythm, and fucking dance to that fucking rhythm, you know? But starting with what you put in your body, just what you consume altogether. Whether it be the content, the music, the books, the food, the air, the fucking air you breathe, and the way you breathe it changes your life. It changes your reality. And it feels like God mode when you're able to pour so much love into yourself and get to know yourself more, where then, I get to pour love into others, and I get to see others for who they really are, and not like the surface level whatever. Somehow I just meet these people and have these like much deeper kind of conversations without even like trying to do anything. We just end up there. Even when, and it's not like negativity doesn't get to me, but like even just now, the campground lady was going around, and I must have registered for the wrong day, shocker. And she was just like, who are you? What are you doing? Oh, okay, this is Happy New Year, Every person is a much more beautiful reflection than the last. It's freaking, it's a beautiful thing. And all I gotta do is let myself feel, heal, rest, and just be. Just fucking be, baby. Just do this. And life will unfold the way it has to. And not be attached to the good times. Don't be attached to the bad times either. But, man, it's hard. I've been struggling with this. This time around, the trip has been so much more crisp, so much more smooth, so much more in the flow, so much more, I don't know about more time by myself, but more time just being when I am by myself. And it's like when you're in that state, I don't know, if memory's hard, or I don't know, don't record enough, I don't know. Moments just come and go. And you want to love them. You want to love them. You want to cherish them. You want to take them with you. And the next moment happens. And then, that moment you love is it's just in the past. It's just in the past. And I guess that's it. it's still walking with us. Still walking with me. And yeah, I am definitely going to take a little bit of time here and think about, I'm going to get a tattoo again. And I'm like, oh my God, this morning, I was like, okay, I need tattoos to represent everything I've done and been, the good and the bad. From getting kicked out of Catholic school, being scarred from that, to, you know, being in UU clan, being an iRacer, and, you know, things where I almost, you know, wanted to be ashamed of at times. But those are, you know, those are who I was at the time. And if I hold on to those memories in that perception of shame, that ain't, you know, that ain't healing, that ain't helping me, that ain't healthy. I need to love and forgive every version of David. And then I can settle in and make space for actual David. Not, you know, the David that was just, you know, trying to survive in whatever environment it was. You know, I was leaving this thing yesterday, and the guy was like, he was like, hope you have a happy new year. And the guy was like, I choose to. And I was like, yes, King. Yes, that is the way to do it. And that doesn't mean choosing things to do. That means choosing the perception to have about the things that happen. So I choose to have a good year too. What do y'all say? What do y'all say? I can't wait to see the version of us come 2027. This is gonna be wild. But anywho, much love, y'all.